we doing today, my friends? Florida History Hunter, and today we're exploring Rima Ridge. Got some history back in the days of tree farming, which they're still doing tree farming here, pine trees for lumber. Way back in the day, 100 years ago, they came through here and they would bleed the pine trees for the sap for the turpentine industry. So this is located in Volusia County, right off the International Speedway, midway between Daytona Beach and DeLand, Florida. Again, we're exploring Rima Ridge. We're in a cypress swamp right now, a low spot. Looks like it's mostly dried out down in the swamp. Really important if any of us decide you want to do back road driving like this, make sure you bring plenty of water, check your vehicle before you leave, your house. Make sure that the radiator's topped off. Make sure your tires are properly inflated. Make sure you got enough fuel. And anytime I go out on any explore, I bring enough provisions just in case something should happen and I should break down and it turns into like I'm stuck out here for a few days, or you know, possibly you might have to hike out to an area where maybe you don't have cell service because you're way back in the woods. So I'm always careful that I have plenty of drinking water. I usually keep at least 3 gallons in the vehicle at all times, and I also travel with fresh bottles of water. I bring snacks, fast food snacks like crackers, candy bars for energy. If you suck at navigation, bring a compass with you. Take note where the sun's at, what time of the day it is, so that you can use the sun for orientation. That helps in navigation sometimes. I've had some incidents where you know, I take off hiking and not really paying attention to the twisting and turning and over mountains and down through valleys. And next thing you know, don't exactly know where the car is at, but through the experience of navigation and a good sense of direction, I recall, like, you know, it was morning and I was walking into the sun, and now it's late in the day and I'm walking into the sun. So I know that if I'm walking into the sun at the end of the day, it's late afternoon or evening, and I'm going the wrong direction. I know I'm heading west, I need to be heading east. So I'll adjust my my trip to that. Okay, I'm coming up to an intersection here, and incidentally, we're on the Danny Hall Road, and we're now heading towards Indian Lake, also towards International Speedway. So our direction of travel is south. If I did a 180 and continued on this dirt road going north, eventually it would cross with State Road 40, which runs Ormond Beach out towards Astor and further west over the St. Johns River. So now we're heading south, and we're heading towards International Speedway, which is the road that runs from D-Land into Daytona Beach. On this road about 3-4 weeks ago, and it was in terrible condition. So they must have, over the last couple of weeks, ran the grader down it again. It's not a bad travel. I'm able to do between 30 and 40 miles an hour comfortably. There are also soft pockets that to make the vehicle kind of lose traction a little bit. Just let off the accelerator, don't hit your brakes, don't try to steer out of it. You'll just make things worse. So we're going to head up close to Indian Lake, and we're going to explore one of the old lumbering trails. search of a lost trash dump, which goes back to the early 1900s.